Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Making the adjustment on the play. Give to the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy. Run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the 4th quarter.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. This is a designed run. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Off-play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one off.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Offense in a split backfield. They'll start on the ground with Washington. He's past the sticks. There he goes. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Powers inside. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
All kinds kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Washington wants to go quickly. Hits inside. It's Carr. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Throwing, Williams. Right side, it's Carr. To the 15. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, they're going to try to get this guy the football as many ways as they can. You're going to see it, obviously, in the running game, but here doing a nice job in the pass game, too. Leaking him out of the backfield, working the right side of the field. That's a nice game by the offense.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Touchdown, Huskies. Quick strike through the air for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
Washington 7, Rutgers 0.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. Rush right in his face. Finds his big tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Snags it over the middle. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Unleashes one. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few 1st downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Hawkins. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter.
Washington 7, Rutgers 0.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On the move. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Back to pass on second down. Going long. Caught. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Scarlet Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Calls his own number. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
On the play. It's now second and goal.
They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Rutgers. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Nine-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff from the gun. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Yeah, just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Third and long coming up. Defense playing a bail technique. Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Out of the backfield, he's open. At midfield, he's got room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Here's Williams to throw. Between the hashes, it's Carr. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Williams. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. He's running free down the middle. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Play action with Williams. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Push is ahead. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Well, this offense is one of the 25 best in the nation on 3rd down. That time they try to run it, but give the defense credit. Physical at the point of attack. They're able to get the stop, now setting up 4th.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They'll go with Washington. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Here's a 1st down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly.
I think a lot of people in the stadium are questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Williams. He's going to let it go. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Cobb. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring in for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Second and long here. Making the adjustment. Second down, gonna throw it. Taking a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking for a crease. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Might as well give it to him again. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We kick things off with Boston College, taking on the number 16 team, the Pitt Panthers. Boston College, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. The victory caps off a 6-6 regular season, and now the waiting game for a possible bowl invitation.
They'll start on the ground with Washington. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Play fake, Williams. Rushes on. Takes the easy completion. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Throwing, Williams. Got the quick pass. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Williams will pass. Fires left. It's caught. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number 1.
And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Williams to throw. Right side, it's Carr. Oh, out of space. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
26. First and goal, Washington.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Williams to the air again. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a third down.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Quick give. It's Cobb. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Sends it back in motion. Trying to get the corner. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
The fake and wants to throw. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them: calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart, understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down, new set of downs.
They'll send the back in motion. Swings it out to his running back. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, the running back has it. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Oh, pressure's coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
The kick is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Williams moves to his right, unloads it left. He's got an open man. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
From the gun, plows through the defense. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Washington right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
On the ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Williams. He wants to take the top off. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. First play of this drive. Extending the play. He's going to take off. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Carter. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. They're all over him. Just gets rid of that one.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
He's changing the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right side, it's Houston. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short?
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. A run for the quarterback. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Here's a give to Washington. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Williams on the play fake. Lets it fly. Got him, and nobody's close. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense.
Touchdown, Huskies. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Mike 40. Where did he go?
Handoff again. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Long way to go on 2nd down. Changing the routes with his receiver. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long. Defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Escapes the pressure going right. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Second down to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown, Huskies. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. We still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. A snap wants to throw to start this drive. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
Second down, going to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
Play action with Williams. Forced him to get rid of it on 3rd down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll they'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wideout. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. Could not make his way to the corner.
On the play. Second down.
And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Here's a throw downfield late. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make.